These are a few of my favorite things. These are a few of our favorite things. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's me
and Dwayne.
Yeah, and we're here with a few of our favorite things.
Yeah, so there's so many shows to choose from, but so this is basically just our favorites from the year. It's not really a ranking.
We watch kind of the same shows too, though. Yeah. But we watch some shows separate. But yeah.
So you can go ahead and start.
Y'all know I'm gonna say Walking Dead, the best show of all time, not even of this year. Walking Dead, hands down. Can't nothing touch it. Besides Underground was a close second for me. Underground was such a good show.
Underground was good.
Oh my God, talk about revolutionary. I put Underground and freaking Walking Dead in the same category, even though one's about a zombie apocalypse and the other one's about like slavery. So they couldn't be more far different, but they're so similar at the same time. Like, y'all gonna think I'm crazy, but I get the same feels. It's like I put myself in those characters' positions, like what would I do to survive? What would I do to try to have a life? So anyways.
That's a good way of putting it, to make it make sense, I guess. Okay. But yeah, Underground was a revolutionary type show, and I think everybody should try and see it. So one of my favorites, of course, was Atlanta, being from Stone Mountain, same place as Childish Gambino, aka Donald Glover. So it was just cool to see, the perspective of Atlanta on TV, and to see just regular people acting out certain situations, and then the creativity and the commercials episode that they
had. My God, that was one of the best episodes on television to me. And it really does do a good job at capturing not only just Atlanta, but I think like this Insecure and Atlanta have a good way of capturing demographics that we don't necessarily see on TV.
It's not stereotyped people, basically.
It's real people. Like, it feels like you're watching a regular life.
Yourself potentially maybe being in the show. So people you can relate to more so than, just a two-dimensional character.
Also, Atlanta has such good humor. Like, the comedy in it is so perfect. Like, that's the comedy genre that we don't have and we have now. So I'm so thankful for that show, for that. And Insecure, the concept of school seems so secure. But no, Insecure, like,
it was a good show. Yeah.
It was so good.
A lot of conversations on social media and at work sparked by that show, at least my job.
Yeah, we didn't talk about it at work because nobody I work with watches it. Oh my God, like, Insecure is so good.
Insecure,
I don't want to hype it. Yeah, it's on HBO, and it's just, it's a good conversation. And plus, we said we was gonna do a video because we wanted to get our feelings out about that, but we have certain feelings about the way the show ended that seem different from the majority.
Yeah, so a lot of the conversations about Insecure, like how it ended, differ among genders or male and female. However we see it, the ending the same way. So let us know if you want us to do that.
Because we don't want to spoil it in this video. Yeah, let us know if you want us to do analysis. Maybe when the next season comes out, we'll talk about it, kind of like leading up to it. Other shows.
Your Netflix shows?
Oh, my Netflix shows. I really like Celia. Celia is so good. It's so good. I don't know how it ends, but right now I'm not even done with it, so I can't really go, but it keeps you. Like, it's really a telenovela, and it's based off of Celia Cruz's life, and the whole thing is in Spanish and it's subtitles, and I don't understand Spanish, but it has me hooked.
So what's the major themes of it?
Oh, I love it because Celia is like a telenovela, but it talks about real issues like being Black and Latino, or Latina, which is really cool and interesting on understanding those dynamics. It talks about like the prejudice she faced on just the fact that she was able to become a star. It talks about like also like just a lot to do with like the Castro, like she was coming up during the same time, like I forget the Basturo, I don't want to mess up the name, but basically like the revolutionary political group that Castro kind of led or whatever. So it's really interesting. So there's like historical facts in it, but it's also drama, telenovela, romance. So freaking good. I highly recommend it.
And then you also got Stranger Things.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, forget Stranger Things. You could talk about that. I'm gonna talk about the Get Down. Okay. Oh my God. Like, the Get Down was so good. Like, y'all don't understand. The Get Down was the show I've been waiting for.
It starts off kind of weird, but
I don't even care that it started out weird. For me, it didn't start out weird. I thought it started out perfect, but I can get why some people think that. It starts off really martial artsy, if that makes sense. But that's what hip hop was influenced by that. Like when you look at Wu-Tang Clan and all that, like we were growing up. My brother was into martial arts because of like Wu-Tang and all that stuff, and I was into it because he was into it, and we used to watch all those films. So for me, I thought that was really cool that they incorporated it. I'm talking so fast because I'm excited, but the show is just perfect. It has great music, cute kids, great acting, culture. It talks about also like a little bit of historical facts,
history
like
of rap and stuff like that.
Yeah, not only just rap, but also like New York at that time and gentrification and all that stuff. Yeah. It talks about all of that in one, and it's just awesome.
And there's not a lot of episodes, so it's quick to finish.
Even though each episode is kind of like a movie, it's like a good lengthy movie. But
my bad.
But yeah, it's such a good show. But you could talk about Stranger Things.
So Stranger Things is like a sci-fi show on Netflix with these 4 kids. What else happens in it? I mean,
it's just 7 is off the chain, or is it 11?
Yeah, it's 7-11. No, it's 11.
It's 11. I said 7. Sorry, but yeah, she's a baddie, and she's just a baddie, and I just loved it because it was so nostalgic, even though like we didn't grow up in the 80s, but
it has an 80s feel to
it has an 80s feel to it, like which feels cool because you feel like you're watching a throwback. Yeah, it's set in the 80s, I think. And it feels like a throwback, and we like sci-fi, so yeah, I mean, it's fun.
It's worth checking out.
Yeah, it's a fun show, and it's quick also. It's not something that you gotta commit to.
And I think the black kid is gonna be in that in the new edition.
Is he? That's so cute.
Cool.
Yeah. What was the kid with the missing teeth thing? He was good. The acting, that's another thing. Those kids are great actors and actresses. Really good acting.
Yeah.
Oh, Luke Cage. I finished it. Dwayne didn't.
I couldn't finish it.
Why couldn't you?
I don't think I finished any of them. Maybe Daredevil out of the 3 that are on Netflix.
Oh, Daredevil, Jessica Jones, and Luke Cage.
I think
he's sick.
Daredevil.
Luke Cage.
And only the first season because I didn't finish the second season.
Daredevil's good. Jessica Jones to me is not good, but that's fine. Luke Cage was amazing. Luke Cage, that right there was a show. Like that's a Marvel show to me. Like it was so good, and it was like black, which always makes it good for me because it's more relatable for me, because clearly you have to think all the Marvel stuff we never really see ourselves represented, so it's cool to see that. But not only that, the acting was really good. It also talked about the climate in New York and just real issues, real stuff, and it still had the Marvel flair to it and the good music. I like Zendaya that he
they had good music in it. I like that part.
Yeah, really good music. But yeah, and then what was the other show you were saying we liked on Netflix?
Master of None with Aziz Ansari.
But yeah, that's a show that you may not like, but we liked, because it's almost like you're watching somebody's regular life. It's not even a show, it's like a vlog. But hey, if you're watching this, then you'll probably like it.
That's true.
Was there any other thing on Netflix that we cared about this year?
Not that I can think of. One thing I can think of is the OJ stuff that we saw this year. The OJ documentary, the ESPN 30 for 30, that was like the miniseries, and then there was the made-for-TV version with Angela Bassett's husband. What's his name?
I don't care. Oh, not to be mean, but I don't know who that is. You know I don't know actors or actresses.
Why can't I think of his name?
He knows them, I don't.
And then the other guy.
Either way.
He won an Emmy for it, or yeah.
Yeah. One, let me just go on the 30 for 30 documentary. I love 30 for 30s. That was one of the best, if not the best 30 for 30 series ever. And they broke it up. And I mean, you get so wrapped up into the story because this is all true. Like, this is real life. Like, it's hard to imagine, like, you think of your biggest athlete of the time. Like, it's just crazy. It's bananas. They did such a good job of setting up the climate and the tone to explain everything, because that's another thing. People won't also explain the racial climate that was in the country at the time. They don't talk about a lot of the stuff when they talk about this OJ situation. And that documentary, I think, has something from everybody, regardless of what your opinion is on it. It was so good to me.
Yeah, and it gave us a lot of details since we weren't really cognizant of everything.
Yeah, we weren't there. We don't know. So everything we hear was secondhand. We weren't there. So
yeah, it's still secondhand, but
yeah, oh yeah, it is still secondhand. But we actually get more details because we don't remember seeing this on the news or anything like that. So that's kind of cool to see it kind of play out in the series, as far as with the Cuba Gooding Jr. dude or whatever dude.
Radio J.
Yeah, radio. Let me not be disrespectful. You are ratchet. Okay, that series was good. That was something we had to tune in every time it was on. We had it recorded. We were like, engrossed into the story to see what happened next, especially the court scenes, and just to see what was the Darwin, the other black lawyer, Darwin.
His name is not Darwin.
He looks like a Darwin. His name's not Darwin.
His name too.
His name is Darwin. He looked like a Darwin.
Memory?
He looked like a Darwin. And just seeing that stuff, like, there were some classic episodes. Like, that series was so good. The acting was good. Cooper was a little iffy because I couldn't picture him as OJ, but yeah. Anyways, good stuff.
Courtney B. Vance. I had to look it up because it would be disrespectful to not say his name. Courtney B. Vance.
He did such a good job. The dude who played Johnny Cochran.
Yeah.
He did such a good job. I think the dude who played Darwin, I don't know the name. But that goes to show, I think the person who played him did a good job too. Because that was another thing. After the show, or maybe midway through it, I looked up clips, or I looked up an online documentary to see the actual people, because I didn't know what the actual people looked like or talked.
They did a good job casting too. They did a good job casting.
When you see the actual footage and compare it, like, it's like these characters, they casted so well, nailed their people, not only in the way they look, but the mannerisms, the
Chris
voice.
Darden is the lawyer's name.
Thank you.
Prosecutor. And the other guy, I think he won an Emmy too, the guy who played him, but I'm not sure.
Darden, yeah, okay, I know it's something like that. Darden, that's pretty close.
Yeah.
Thank you. Any other shows? I feel like we're missing shows, but
there was Atlanta, Insecure. What else did I like? Game of Thrones actually was this year too.
This season wasn't as good to me.
Yeah, so it gave us more
it set
information.
up for a good. We know next season's gonna be real good. This season, the big thing for me was the fight, Jon Snow's fight, the Walker, that war scene. I think that won an Emmy. Just that scene, that episode, because it was like a full production. Like that episode, was like a movie. It was a movie. Like that was one of the best. Yeah, that was another one of the best episodes on TV. Like, if you ain't seen it, you can't even understand until you see it. It's so crazy. Was this season the one with freaking Hodor?
I don't know. It might have been.
Yeah, it's all a blur. It was because it was the beginning of the year.
It's a lot of shows. Do we watch too much TV?
We probably do now. Dwayne done got me into all these shows. I'm addicted. But yeah, now it's kind of like the dead period, and we're waiting for Walking Dead to come back. Oh, biggest disappointment. Let me not say that.
How to Get Away with Murder.
Okay, How to Get Away with Murder. We love that show.
Off on it.
But we can't even watch it. What's going on? What is going on?
And I heard the ending of this season was pretty decent, but
do we even want to though?
Yeah, I just can't get through the episodes. It's too much of the same.
Yeah, any other shows?
None that I can think of. None. If they don't pop up in my head, that probably means.
Yeah, it wasn't all that. So I guess we'll wrap it up with that. I don't know if there's anything else we need to talk about. I'm sorry we didn't have a structure, but I'm not sorry because we just wanted it to be authentic and a natural flow. And I'm doing the most right now because I'm hungry and tired.
Yeah, I'm hungry too. Let's get food.
All right, guys. We're hungry. We're going to go. Bye. Thanks for watching. Oh, yeah. Comment below if there's stuff you think we should check out, some shows, movies, whatever. We love doing that.